Hello everyone, Broken Mark here and welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to this week's episode of BUW. This is episode 250, part 4. With that said, if you guys have missed the previous 3 parts, then make sure to head on over and give them a watch. Now as you can see, we are kicking off our final part of the show with our second of 2 championship matches for you this week, and this one will be for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. We've got the defending champion Nona who will have the wise man Mr. Woose at ringside, taking on the former Intercontinental champion Lesley Nitro. Now before we dive into the match action, if you guys enjoy what you see, then make sure to leave a like, share, comment, and of course, subscribe. Alrighty, with that said, let's dive into the match action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Making her way to the ring first, the challenger, representing Gaming Control, Lesley Nitro. So here comes the former Intercontinental Champion Lesley Nitro, looking to regain the title here this evening. I mean, Lesley Nitro enjoyed a very good first reign as a champion here in BUW, Intercontinental Championship reign, which spanned over 7 months before dropping the title to Nona in a ladder match at Christmas Massacre. Of course, Lesley Nitro was not best pleased with how she lost that match, with the fact that she wasn't even pinned or made to submit to lose that title. But she can perhaps right a wrong here tonight and become a 2-time Intercontinental Champion. And her opponent being accompanied to the ring by the wise man, Mr. Woose, representing the Mr. Woose family, the BUW Women's Intercontinental Champion, Nona Gray. So Nona Gray in her first ever title defense in BUW, looking to keep the doubters away, trying to shut them doubters up and prove once and for all that she is deserving of that prestigious title.
Introducing the challenger from the Welch Valleys, Lesley Knight. And her opponent from the edge of reality, the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Nona Gray.
So here we are, folks. Our second title match of the evening Of course, earlier tonight we saw the Men's Intercontinental Championship on the line with Soldier Demon able to keep hold of the championship, and he defeated K9 earlier this evening. Will we see a similar outcome? Will Nona Gray be able to retain? And of course, the fact that she's being accompanied not only by the wise man, Mr. Woose, but the fact that Mr. Woose has held an Intercontinental Championship in his career, as Nona Gray starts things off strongly with a nice Russian leg sweep. And this will definitely prove any doubters wrong here if Nona Gray can make she can make Lesley Nitro submit or keep her shoulders down for the count of 3. Definitely going to be interesting to see what happens from there. And look at Nona Gray, who's really come out strongly here. Lesley Nitro, sent over the top. And you got to feel it. If Lesley Nitro doesn't win here, or whoever doesn't win here tonight, they'll probably be one of the superstars to claim their spot for the Women's Ruthless Rumble match, which will take place end of the month. Rapid fire right hands from Nitro. Kick to the midsection. DDT. And there's a cover. And Nona Gray kicks out at 1. Early pin attempt. And Lesley Nitro perhaps faking exploder. Nona Gray comes up with a swinging net breaker. And a hair pull neck slam. Back suplex. Double knees. Sort of a modified insult to injury. Nona Gray's not going to tuck through, is she? Oh! Diving crossbody to the floor. You've got to be kidding me. That was insane from Nona Gray. Doing whatever she can to keep her championship. But Nitro will look into counter Nona Gray's offense. So that stun gun, there's another pin. Another counter one. You've got to do much more to keep the champion down. And Lesley Nitro stomping on the left arm of Nona Gray. Off the ropes. A nice leaping ability there. Counter from Nona Gray. And the comeback could be on here. And a single leg drop kick from Nona Gray. Into a cover. And Nona Gray gets a counter too. And 2 women lock up again. Takes down Nona Gray. And look at Woose stand on the ring apron momentarily, maybe trying to cause a distraction. Schoolgirl attempt here. Pin. A counter 1. Lesley Nitro on the attack. Look out here. Bailey to belly suplex. Will that be enough? And a kick out after 2. Nitro cannot believe it. Nitro looking to put away Nona Gray once and for all. Nona Gray has other ideas. Great counter there. Nona Gray went to counter Lesley Nitro, but Nitro able to counter straight back at Nona Gray. This is an incredible title match so far. Nona Gray bouncing off the floor on the outside. Back inside. A running clothesline from Nona Gray. Kicked in the midsection. And there is code blue from Nona Gray. Near fall. So close. Indeed. Fight forever is the cry. Oh, look out here. Slice spread number 2. Hooks both legs. And Nona Gray able to retain. What a match. And look back at some of this amazing action from this Women's Intercontinental title match. There's the code blue. And then followed up with slice spread number 2. Giving Nona Gray the pin and the win.
Here is your winner, and still the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Nona Gray.
Here is your winner, and still BUW Women's Intercontinental Champion, Nona Gray. So there we have it, folks. Nona Gray's proved all her doubters wrong. She was able to keep Lesley Nitro's shoulders down for the count of 3. So no more doubting now. Nona Gray has now established herself as champion. And the question will be, who will be her next challenge? We will find out soon enough, I'm sure. But congratulations to Nona Gray. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like there's been enough talk. It's time for the main event. And what a main event we have in store for you this week on BUW. We've got a tag team match from the men's division. It's Baron Knight and the number 1 contender to the YouTube Championship, Casey Hoyt, Titans of Power. They're taking on the team of Bobby Mondo and the current YouTube champion, Taven Myers, the Showstoppers.
This is gonna be good.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 645 pounds.
As a former tag champion,
Making their way down to the ring first, the team of Baron Knight and Casey Hoyt, Titans of Power. So what a huge opportunity here for Titans of Power. We know, of course, Casey Hoyt is the next challenger to the men's YouTube Championship against his old tag team championship partner, Taven Myers, at the Ruthless Rumble. Of course, I'm sure down the line, Titans of Power will want to become tag team champions. We'll have to wait and see if they can score a win here first. They're about to take on the most decorated team in the men's tag team division. Oh, now that's an entrance.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 508 pounds.
And their opponents, the team of Bobby Mondo and the BUW YouTube champion, Taven Myers, the Showstoppers. So here come the showstoppers. As we have said previously, one of the most decorated teams in the men's division. More reigns with the tag titles than anyone else. A combined total of 4 tag team championships for this duo. As a team, they have won 3. As of course, Mondo and Taven Myers altogether 4 title reigns. Of course, Taven Myers' first tag team title was with Casey Hoyt, the man he'll be facing at the Ruthless Rumble, as Bobby Mondo and Baron Knight square off. And I do believe this is the first time. What beasts we have got in this match. Bobby Mondo, a 2-time world champion, driving the elbow to the heart of Baron Knight. I don't know if he caught enough of it. Near fall for Bobby, though. It was enough to keep Baron Knight down for a 2 count. Inside cradle from Baron Knight. A kick out at 1. Bobby almost got caught there. Rapid fire rights from Knight. And you've got to feel that maybe the likes of Baron Knight and Bobby Mondo will probably be in the men's Ruthless Rumble match. Bobby is a previous winner of the match. Won it back in 2022. And Bobby, bouncing face first. Could have broken his nose. Whipping to the corner. And a shot to the knee. And a shot to the midsection. And Bobby Mondo getting carried around like he's a cruiserweight. Baron Knight into the cover. And a kick out at 2. Ideally, I'd say Bobby needs to make a tag. But he's not going to get it at the moment to splash. Oh, look at this power. Have you seen anyone do that to Bobby Mondo? I can't say I ever have in the nearly 7 years of BUW. Anyone's done that to Bobby. And Taven Myers, the fresh man in the YouTube champion, and here's a sneak preview. Casey Hoyt in as well. Former tag team championship partners. Had a brief reign as tag team champions back in the day. And they get launched. Does Taven Myers. Now look at this. It's just devastating to look at. Whip into the corner. There's a tag. Here comes Baron Knight. There's the double team. Times of power looking really strong out there. And Taven Myers got dropped on his head. And there's a tag. In comes Bobby Mondo. Military press. Bobby regroups. And Baron Knight looking to get a couple of shots in on Myers. He's able to counter. And Baron Knight now turning his attention to Myers. On the ring apron, back suplex. Bobby bouncing the head of Baron Knight on a running lariat. And a net breaker. Baron Knight turns things around. Bobby returns to the ring. And look at this, it's completely breaking down. Bobby turning his attention to Hoyt. Back suplex to Hoyt off the ring apron. And the shot from Myers doing Bobby a favor. Back elbow. And Baron Knight thinking choke slam. Bobby puts on the brakes. Oh, look out here. Running power slam. Whip into the corner. Right hand from Bobby. And there goes Knight, gets launched across the ring. Whip to the corner. Couple of back elbows. There's a tag. Taven Myers now in. Of course, he would love to get some momentum heading into his YouTube title defense against Casey Hoyt. Kick to the midsection. DDT. Look at the leg. Knight's busted open. Just a 1 count. Taven Myers going after his old buddy. There goes Hoyt. Head first goes Myers. Look at that. Boot to the throat. A couple of shots there with the stomps. Knight could potentially close in for the win for his team. If he hits this, it's over. Last ride. And that will do it. And Taven Myers kicks out at 2. Off the ropes here. And Hoyt misses wildly. There's a massive boot to the face. Casey Hoyt. We know he can fly. Double axe handle. And you know Hoyt be looking to win his first YouTube championship of his career. And capture his first singles title in over 5 years. I don't know if it's 5 years or 4 years since Hoyt last won a singles title, but either way. Snake eyes. And there's a tag. Hoyt returns into the match. And what would a win do for Casey Hoyt going into his title match with Taven Myers? There's a code breaker from Myers. Hair pull neck slam. Off the ropes. There's the splash. Oh, Casey able to reverse. And now Taven Myers hung up on upside down into the tree of woe. And Hoyt going after Bobby Mundo. DDT. A basement drop kick. Kick to the gut. And there is the showstopper stunner. And Hoyt kicks out. So close. And there goes Knight. Bobby off the tag. Oh, and Bobby gets launched. Knee lift from Hoyt. shot from Hoyt. Targeting the left leg of Bobby. Oh, and Casey catches Bobby. What a choke slam. That's going to be it. Bobby kicks out. That was just unbelievable power from Casey Hoyt. Shoulder tackle in one corner. Going to the other corner. Release suplex. And there's a tag. In comes Baron Knight. Bobby Mondo's on wobbly legs right now. And he's just been busted open. Irish whip. Dismantling the left arm of Bobby Mondo. There's a tag to Hoyt. A double team. Off the ropes again here. Oh, what strength from Bobby. Kick to the midsection, arms hooked. Mondo's wings. That could do it. And it's over. Showstoppers victorious.
Here are your winners.
Here are your winners. The Showstoppers. So there you have it, folks. The Showstoppers victorious in this main event. Bobby Mondo pinning the #1 contender to his partner's YouTube championship. And an unbelievable tag team main event that was, folks. Incredible stuff. Cannot beat a good old-fashioned tag team match. Incredible. All right, guys, that is going to be your lot for this week. But remember, guys, if you have enjoyed what you have seen, then make sure to leave a like on all 4 parts. Leave any comments below, and do make sure to subscribe. All right, guys, like I said, that's going to do it for me this week. I will be back again next week. And if I'm correct, I think next week's show... It is, yep. Next week's show, guys, will be the Go Home show before the Ruthless Rumble. You do not want to miss it, guys. So until then, take care, have a great weekend, and I will see you amazing people next week for the Go Home show of BUW. Good night, everybody.